guys, welcome to one of our many offices around the world. My name is Sept, and over the next couple of minutes I'm just going to basically take you through timing and placement. Essentially placement, where should you be placing your brand new reps? So if we have a look at this, let's say that's basically you up on the top and you've got a left team and you've got a right team, okay? Essentially your first few prospects you need to place on your team leg. So the team leg is essentially where your sponsor has placed you. So if, for example, you're on the left of your sponsor, that's going to be your team leg, okay? So for this particular example, we're going to assume that the team leg is on the left. And let's say the first person that you enroll, her name is Maria, okay? So you place here on your left. Then the second person that you enroll is John. So you place John on the left of Maria, okay? And essentially you'll keep on going down. What you never ever do is place anybody, okay, on the right of Maria, okay, or the inside leg of any of the prospects, okay? So you never do that. Always place people on the outside left or outside right. Now, what I personally recommend, and this is based on, the strategies that I follow with some of the top income earners in all of WorldVentures, like Troy Brown, for example, who's the only quadruple IMD in the whole company, is that we always place the first 6 on the team leg and then we build internally. Because if, let's say, for example, you have a look that on the bottom of the team right now, so you place 2, 4, 5 people in a row, and the 5th person happens to be a guy called George, okay? And let's say George is, I don't know, the next George Georgiou who just hit IMD in the company, in our organization, literally like a month ago, okay? And George is someone that literally catches fire. He's someone that's putting in a lot of people. Because you put the first 6 on the team leg and George happens to be 5, anybody that George brings for the rest of his life, all of a sudden all that line above them, so John and Marie and everybody else in between, they'll benefit from that, okay? And by putting in the first 6 on the team leg, essentially it enables you to drive depth faster. And when you drive depth faster, it helps towards your retention rate and it helps to light a bigger fire. Okay, now I know some leaders as well say get the lifestyle bonus on the team leg, then start building internally. Essentially, it comes down to your own personal vision. I always tell people when they first get started, just say, do you want to build long term or are you in to basically make some quick cash as well? Because if, let's say, for example, someone needed to borrow the money in order to get started with WorldVentures and maybe they want to make some quick cash, then what I'll do is I'll get them to put the first 6 on the team leg, and then they can build internally. If someone says to me, you know what, I don't need the money, but I'm building it long term, great. What I'll do is I'll get them focused on building the lifestyle bonus on the team leg and then building internally. So I hope that helps, okay? Any questions? Always just go back to your next senior rep or next director, and they might be able to help you with that as well if you've got any questions, but I think that kind of makes it pretty clear.